Page 34, perimeters. Introducing a bunch of more notes on the staff. You can see the top of the page. No biggie, memorize them. Yeah, you're going to use them so much, you'll get them memorized eventually, but yeah, memorize them as quickly as possible. You know, today is fine. Take a look at the first measure in the right hand. You see those two notes? There is a B and a G. This is not a five-finger position. The five-finger position is where the five fingers all fall on notes, on the keys, very nicely, okay? But in this one, you got to move the thumb down to the here, so you're in this position. So your thumb is actually playing two notes here. You're playing the B, and then the third measure over, it's going to play the C. In the second line, you see where the right hand has to go up and put the third finger on the F. Then on the second line on the third measure, it's the same position sort of, except now you have an F sharp. And the fourth beat in that measure is an F sharp. Remember that sharp sign applies to the whole measure. If they wanted an F natural there, they'd have to put in a natural sign. So. And then the chord in the last measure, those two notes in the right hand, you have a thumb on the B, so you got to bring the B down, or the thumb down, and fourth finger on the G. You're using fourth finger on G because you just used third finger on F sharp. It's not hard to do. Try and get those two notes down at the same time. Connect the melody. And everything else you're supposed to do. Piece of cake, right? Okay. There is a repeat sign, so you'll play this twice. In the left hand, starting down with third finger on G. Got an F sharp in there. In the second line, you got to move your hand up to this position. So fifth finger's on G, thumb's on D. Then on the third measure of the second line, you see those two notes in the left hand? You have second finger on C and thumb is on D. And they're not above each other. They can't be because there isn't room, okay? They stick them next to each other. You still play them at the same time. Remember to bring out the melody. I'm going to start saying it pretty much a lot. And the melody in this piece, in the first line is the left hand, and the second line is the right hand. So play that a little bit louder, not a lot, a little bit louder than the other, okay? So let's try this out. It's allegretto, which is sort of a fun pace. We're going to take it slow. I'll give you 4 counts, we'll play it together. So you put your right hand where it goes, right there, be ready. And left hand where it goes. I'll give you 4 counts. No pedal. All right. 1, 2, ready, go. Two, three, 4. Repeat. Two, three, 4.